Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to a brand new video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I upload all kind of book content such as reading vlogs, reading wrap-ups, you name it. And if you're not new here, then welcome back. I am trying to do this quick because I do need to go and I'm sitting here chatting to you. However, I just thought I'd quickly talk to you. Welcome to start the intro to the vlog because I started reading the book. For this video, I am reading my most anticipated reads. Supposedly reads, maybe one book, two books. I haven't figured out a second book yet, so hence why I've just put... So this might be one book, might be more than two. More than one. It was meant to be two, but I read one of them already. Oops. So the book I'm starting with is not Lost on the Sea, Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. This book is something I'm so excited for. I've read one chapter already and I'm obsessed with it already, so that's good. I have been waiting for this book since I finished Lost on the Sea, which was only a couple of months ago, but that was like... So I'm very excited for this book. Hello, I thought I'd quickly talk because I haven't since I picked up, Wild and Wrangled, because I haven't read anything since I picked it up and I read the first chapter. Not because I'm not enjoying it, but because when I picked it up it was show week, it was the end of show week, and the end of show week is always the busiest time of show week because we're doing so much on the Friday. When I picked it up after the show I had curry night, so I didn't get home till about 12:30 and I took my makeup off and went to sleep. So Saturday we had a 2-show day, so I woke up in the morning and I just didn't want to do anything, and then I went to do the 2 shows, and then I came home. Didn't even come home. What am I talking about? I then had an after party and I didn't get home till 4 in the morning. And then yesterday I was just recovering. So I just didn't pick anything up over the weekend, but we're now back at it. It's Bank Holiday Monday, which is good because it means I haven't been at work today. I've had a chilled day. I was meant to turn my room, but I just haven't. Instead I've been doing stuff on my computer, I've been reading, I've been editing this week's video so far, Wednesday's video anyway. But yeah, I am currently enjoying this. I've only read 2 chapters today, so we've only read 3 chapters so far, but I am already really enjoying it. I have been so excited for this book since I finished Lost on the Sea. However, I was excited for this book from the second one when I read Swift and Saddled, because I think that's when we started to get a glimpse of Dusty, and you saw Dusty and Camille's like kind of relationship in that a little bit, like the little talk, I guess. I had a little bit of a conversation who just was there, and I absolutely loved it. So my hair is a mess, and I'm intrigued to get further in this book as the week goes by. I know this is reading most anticipated releases, but I feel like it's only gonna be one video in one book in this video, and I'm okay with that because I want to put the Emily Henry book into this into a video, but I just don't know where I'm gonna fit it. Back to the book. We've just had it happens at the beginning of the book. I don't know how much of a spoiler it is, but basically Cam is meant to be getting married. But the marriage doesn't happen. I'm pretty sure it says on the blurb that like the guy doesn't turn up, so then she's like just left at the altar. So, and then you have Cam and Dusty who are like exes in some ways, I guess, and Dusty is still in love with her. And I guess we're gonna follow their journey, and I'm so excited. I'm really loving the first 3 chapters. The second chapter was a flashback to when they met, in high school, which is crazy, and I'm just so excited to continue reading. So maybe later I'll continue reading and have more to update you tomorrow, because I'm about to play some Animal Crossing, because I don't want to do any more reading right now. However, I did change my Kindle stickers. I've got these two new pieces of papers that I put behind and there's stickers on the front, and I actually really like it. I think it's just different, and I'm obsessed. So
it doesn't really make sense, or they're not consistent with what they say they are. Like, they have this track acting in this way and it doesn't line up. That really, really bothers me, because it makes them feel so fake. It makes them feel like characters in a book, but books like...
hello. Okay, first of all, please ignore how bunged up I sound. I have a cold, and I don't know what's going on with my hair, but it just looks a bit tragic. But again, however, I thought I'd give you an update. Two things. First of all, I am no longer, I made a post about this on my Instagram, haven't addressed YouTube about it yet, but well, I should address YouTube, told you guys specifically, but I am no longer going to be uploading twice a week. It's just becoming too much. And it's kind of got to the point where I'm not even making effort in my editing. I'm not making effort into the videos. I'm rushing to get things done. Like this video, I would ideally want 2 books in it, and I was like, oh, I've only got time to do 1 book, so that's it. And that's not what I want to do, and I'd rather give you good quality videos and videos that I actually am happy with than rushed videos and rushed editing because I need to get something up. So we're going to go back to uploading every Saturday at 6 PM. This week is the only week where I'm still going to upload twice, just to get back into normal habit. So we'll upload today, we'll upload tomorrow, and we'll upload on Saturday. And then after that, it's just every Saturday I'll be uploading. And I'm actually thinking a bit more relieved about that, because it gives me more time for this video and every other video I have to film. So it means I can actually put 2 books in this video, which makes me so happy. So I'm still going to read Wild and Wrangled, and I'll give you an update on that in a minute. However, I've decided for my other most anticipated release, we're going to do Say You'll Remember Me by Amelia. I still haven't read Just the Summer, which came out last year, but I've heard this is a standalone, and because the words are Say You'll Remember Me and all it makes me think about is Taylor Swift's song, it makes me really want to read this book. And I've heard that because it's a standalone and it's not part of the other 2 series, it means I can read this and not be like, oh, I haven't read Just the Summer yet. And I do want to read that book, by the way. I'm not saying I don't, but this is like most anticipated release. It might change when Friday comes, because Thursday Emily Henry's new book comes out, A Great Big Beautiful Life, and that's another one of my most anticipated releases, but I think it's going to be this book, because I've been wanting to get to this like for ages, so since I bought it. As for Wild and Wrangled, I've read a bit more since I last spoke to you, but I actually am obsessed with Cam and Dusty's relationship. Like, we're getting flashbacks to like how they first started dating, which I think I love. I'm really happy, because in the other 3 books, you haven't had any flashbacks. Really, in the other 3 books, there haven't been any like past relationship. Like in the other books, you've been hinted about Cam and Dusty's like past relationship, and they talk about their relationship in the past, but they don't say what happened. So you're getting the past relationship in this, as well as things that are happening in the present, and I am eating it up. I'm really enjoying it. Hello, okay, I thought I'm going to look a bit crazy because I'm going to put my fringe up, so please forgive me. But I'm about to do my skincare, which is literally going to be a night cream, because I can't promise to do anything else. However, I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. I literally am obsessed. These books are so bingeable. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that I've only really read my lunch breaks and the occasional other time, I think I'd have read it by now. But like, I am really enjoying it. I'm going to try and read a chapter or 2 before bed, but it is like basically nearly 11 o'clock at night, and I'm extremely tired, so I don't even think I'm going to get much done. Hello, okay, I haven't got any book updates to update you on, because I haven't read any more since I spoke to you last night. I didn't read before bed because I was too tired. My hands are really sticky now. Great. However, I have got 2 books to show you, and I'll have another one to show you tomorrow. Well, the next time I talk to you, which might be tomorrow, might not be. However, sorry, I went into the works today because it's payday, and I have 2 books on my list of books that I can buy, and I had to buy them because one of them is the one I'm reading right now, so I'm about to show you, because I didn't have the physical copy until today, but it was It's Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. So I actually have the physical copy now of the book I'm currently reading, so we love that. However, the other one was one that I've been most anticipated for, and now Miss Ellen Catherine is not enjoying it, which is making me feel like, oh no, like, what if it's really bad? However, I've heard so many other people love it, so we will see my own opinion when I get to it. But it is The Great Big Beautiful Life by Amelia Henry. Hello, okay, I'm going to try and talk when my dad comes out of the shower, because you can hear music probably because my dad is playing music in the shower, but I wanted to talk quickly rather than having to wait till tomorrow and forgetting to do this clip. However, I have just finished Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. I won't lie to you, I was expecting something to happen with her parents, maybe they're having a conversation and being brutally honest with them. I know, but like, it seems like she just cut them out of her life, and that's fine. And it wasn't really a third act breakup, but the little thing that made her nearly break up with Dusty after them getting back together, I guess you could say, I was like, until this next chapter happened, I was like, this is kind of stupid and a bit over dramatic. Least aside the fact, I still really enjoyed it. I'm sticking with what I said earlier. My favourite is Lost in a Sea, Swift and Saddled, and then this book, and then Done and Dusted. I don't remember Done and Dusted that much. I remember briefly what happened. I don't remember much of Swift and Saddled, but I remember loving it. But 4.25 stars, and we're now about to start my annotation key for So You'll Remember Me, and I'll start this tomorrow. And I'm so excited. Hello! Oh my god, my friend is just having a moment. Okay, it's a bit of an update on this book. I have my pens on it. Let's just take them off. I'm trying to throw them. On Say You'll Remember Me. I only started it today on my lunch break. Both my lunch breaks, and oh my god, I'm obsessed already. I mean, we're only 11% of the way through, so it's not that far in, but I'm really enjoying the dynamic. I'm not sure how it's going to go. I've heard it's very sad, and there is some sad topics that I've already been kind of feeling like, oh, that's sad. However, I am really, really enjoying it. So, this book follows Xavier and Samantha. Xavier is a vet, I want to say. A very, very good vet. He won an award and everything, so I think that's always a good sign. And you see him meeting Samantha at the vet, the veterinarian place, I guess you could call it. I don't know what it's called. I'm guessing the vets. Don't know what I'm questioning what it's called. I'm gonna tell I'm hot. They meet there, and Samantha has this cat, and she basically is like going, oh, what's wrong with it? Basically wants to check. Gets the cat checked and finds out he's very blunt and tells her to put the cat down basically, and then she sets up a GoFundMe page and raises money and gets the operation and these, and the cat's fine. And then she goes back to the vets and then gets Xavier to ask her out on a date. That bit really threw me off. So Xavier just went, they were speaking, and then she just sat there waiting like with a wild look, and then he just goes, would you like to go out with me? Like, and she was like, absolutely, but you have to take me out tonight, I leave tomorrow. He goes, pick you up or meet you somewhere. She went, pick me up, 6:30, sounds good. Like, why is it that easy? I mean, yeah, I guess she just wanted a quick date. Not because, from reading it, there's a lot of reasons why she's like leaving. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I am really enjoying it. We're currently on their date at the moment. However, another thing I haven't mentioned is Samantha's mum has dementia. So there's that dynamic already in the first few chapters, and it's hit straight up with the feels in that basis. However, I'm intrigued to see how it's going to correlate to the rest of the book and how the dynamic's going to be in this book. I am really enjoying it, and I'm glad I picked this up as one of my most anticipated reads. Okay, I have a little bit of an update for you on Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I say a little, it's me saying I'm obsessed with this book. Okay, I'm obsessed. Like, if I could just sit here today and binge it, I would just sit and binge it. 31%. I'm really enjoying. Like, there is obviously very much happening, and they've just had their first kiss, but I feel like there's a lot more plot-based things around outside of the romance in this book, and I'm loving it. Like, I'm loving learning stuff about Samantha and her family, and specifically her mum and her mum's situation. It's just a very, very sad situation, and I think I cannot relate to it at this current moment. I'm very, very fortunate not to relate to her mum and her family's situation in that way. However, I can feel the pain and that feeling of like worry, I guess, that Samantha has for her mum. There's a lot more to it than I can feel and relate to, but I feel that I can somewhat, from what I've grown up with, relate. I'm loving what we are getting from it, and the snippets between Xavier and Samantha. I'm really not confused, not concerned either, just not sure what's going to happen next after the moment they're in at the moment, and I'm not sure I'm prepared to find out, but I'm very much enjoying this book, and I really, really want to just continue reading it all day, but I can't. I'm going out for dinner in like an hour, and I can't wait to see my friend, but I want to read my book. So you can guarantee I will be coming back from seeing my friend and reading this book until I fall asleep, because I loved it, and I actually think reading last night actually helped me sleep good the night last night, because it was the best night of sleep I had in a long time. So I think I'm gonna have to get back into that swing of reading before bed again, because I went off it because I started playing Animal Crossing and stuff. So yeah, gonna continue reading tonight, but that is my update at the moment. Obsessed, cannot wait to continue it and finish it, and yeah. Hello, okay, we are going to update this reading vlog because I have a big update for you. I have finished So You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. This book was absolutely everything to me. I honestly couldn't tell you how much I love this book. I am obsessed. It was so good. I cried on the train when I was finishing it yesterday. I think I read the last 25% on the train journey to Portsmouth. And it was just intense. It was so good. I will say, there was a lot of sad things happen at once. And I will say, like, it might have affected my rating. Because I was thinking, do we need to have all the sadness happen at once? Like, do we need to put her through so much pain in one go? Like, that's a bit mean. However, I very much enjoyed this book. Now, however, I do agree. I was watching Destiny Sidwell's reading wrap up. I think it was yesterday before I went, and she was saying how, like, she didn't know much about the female main character, and I do agree. We got more. We found out a lot about our male main character, and we saw a lot of some of his, like, family life and the stuff that was going on with her mum and her relationship with Amy. We didn't get much about her, and usually that would affect my my rating. However, it didn't. I don't know why. Maybe it's just that I was obsessed with this book, and I really was. So if you couldn't guess, I'm giving it 5 stars. I would definitely be recommending it to everyone. I loved it so much. This is the first book I've annotated since Onyx Storm, because I just felt like I was going to want to annotate it, and I was right. I've loved this book. I loved it. I loved reading it. So yeah. But because I finished this, we've read 2 of my most anticipated reads out of quite a few. In this video, we read Wild and Wrangled, which I gave 4.25 stars, which I really enjoyed. Not as much as I loved, like, Lost and Lassoed, Swift and Saddled, and Done and Dusted. Like, I think it goes, my rating for this series goes Lost and Lassoed, Swift and Saddled, Wild and Wrangled, Done and Dusted. I really enjoyed Done and Dusted, but I think this one just about tops that one, but I did love Done and Dusted, so yeah. But I'm so happy to have read this one, and obviously I gave this 5 stars. So we've read these 2 books for this video, so yeah. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon with another video.